Hello and welcome to Public Safety Institute. I'm Instructor Martin, and today I'm going to talk about a very important topic. It's going to be everything you need to know about the BSIS firearms assessment, the sight test. I'm going to go over the most common fears, the most common questions and concerns that everybody has. Please view my complete video as I'm going to explain the whole process and make you more comfortable and set you up for success. Some of the most common concerns that we have is, what is the psych test? What is the assessment test? What type of questions can I practice? Is there a practice test? How many, what's the time limit? How do I sign up? What are the requirements? So please watch it, go back, pause it, and review this info. Okay, so let's get into the FARS assessment. Let's go into the details of what we all need to know. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen with everyone. And let's talk about the assessment. Let's go into more details. So number one, why is the assessment required? This FARS assessment, it is not new. It's been going on since July 1st, 2018. It's going on 5 years. So anyone that is going to apply for an exposed BSIS California permit needs to do this assessment. Okay, so it's been going on for a very long time, and so it's part of a requirement. Number two, what is the name of the assessment? The actual name, the assessment is named the 16 Personality Factor Questionnaire, 16 PF, which is a personality test used in various settings, including employers of protective services, for example, police officers, firefighters, and us, security guards in California. Okay. Number three is, how do I complete the assessment? I do have another video that goes into detail how to sign up online, psiexams.com. And later on in this video, I'm going to go over the summary on how to do it again. Okay, guys? Number four, the assessment fee is actually $65 in order for you to sign up and take the psych test, the assessment test is going to be 65 bucks. Okay. I'm going to go over the results. The passing or fail, they call it demonstrate results that you passed and did not demonstrate results. Basically, you did not pass, you failed the test. So I'm going to talk about what to do in each scenario. Okay. So this is a summary from the state's website from BSIS. Okay. I just went over it. Now let's go into details about the 16 personality factor questionnaire. It provides a way to assess an individual's personality using a structured approach, okay? And it's a lot of info in there, but it also relates to other subcategories when they test us for this. It talks about extroversion, independence, tough-mindedness, self-control, anxiety. Okay, so it's basically a personality test that some of us have done for other employers or government jobs. The general format usually consists of 185 to 200 questions, depends on the employer or the state agency. Okay, and it is timed. They ask you questions about every day-to-day scenarios, and it's pretty easy. Let's go into details of the type of questions they're going to ask you. Okay, so this here, I went on the internet and I got an example of some of the questions that might ask you something similar. So let's review it. So one of the questions is going to be, I take time out for others. And the options will be strongly disagree, disagree, neither agree, not disagree, agree, and strongly agree. So I take time out for others. Okay, I agree. I'll try to be helpful. I know that I am not a special person. Well, I disagree. I think I'm a pretty special type of guy. I take control of things. I think I do. I like to take control of things out. Don't leave them for last. Things get out of hand if you do. I try to forgive and forget. 20 years ago, probably not. I was a hothead, but I got older, so a little bit more calm. So yeah, I strongly agree. I forgive and forget. I keep in the background. I strongly disagree. I'm not in the front. I'm not loud. I'm not shy either. So I would say I disagree. I'm in the middle. Okay. I can't do without the company of others. That's some attachment issues right there. That's for sure. I can't do, strongly disagree. Okay. So you have to be careful, as you can see, the way they ask you the question and the way you want to answer them. So just take your time. I trust others. I agree. And try to be honest and truthful on these answers, guys. And of 185 to 200 questions, it could be kind of frustrating to try to get them done, but take your time. I am not easily frustrated. I cheer people up. I often feel uncomfortable around others. I seldom feel blue. I dislike myself. I take charge. I let others make the decisions. I believe in the importance of art. I like to get lost in thought. As you can see, they do ask you the same question in a different format. I get angry easily. I don't let others discourage me. I am relaxed most of the time. I enjoy hearing new ideas. And I'm going to post this practice sample questionnaire on the link below. So make sure you review it on your own. Okay. Let's go into more details under the bulletin for the Department of Consumer Affairs, BSIS, specifically for the firearms assessment, some information we all need to know. Again, everyone that applies for an exposed permit, you need to definitely take this assessment, okay? And the fee is $65, okay? It's non-refundable. And there's two ways to do this. Number one is online. Please refer to my video, and it's psiexams.com. Or you could call 877-392-6422. A quick note here, if you are computer savvy, just go to psiexams.com. Do follow my tutorial on another video that I have on specifically how to sign up for the assessment test. If you're not computer savvy, just call 877-392-6422 and advise them that you want to take the California exposed firearms assessment. You have to tell them those keywords because there's a lot of tests out there. Some admin notes you need to know. You may cancel and or reschedule an assessment appointment without any penalty if your notice to cancel or reschedule is received 2 days prior to your scheduled appointment date. If notice is provided less than 2 business days, you will be required to pay another assessment fee. Okay. Also, it's very important you keep your appointment. Again, if you are late, they might charge you another fee of 65 to do that. It tells you to arrive 30 minutes before. Don't take any family members, for example. Do take valid identification, government issued, of course. Now, this test, okay, will be administered via a computer. You will be using a mouse and computer keyboard, and you will have approximately 1 hour to finish the assessment. Before you start the actual assessment, you will be provided with a computer-based tutorial. The time you spend on the tutorial does not count as part of your assessment time. Sample questions are provided following the tutorial so that you may practice answering questions and reviewing your answers. So it's going to be a pretty easy setup for everyone, okay? Now, after you complete the assessment, before you leave, they're going to give you a printout of your results. They either going to give you two results. One of them is demonstrate results or did not demonstrate results. Now, if you demonstrate results, that means you're able to submit your firearms application to the state via mail or process it online. Please save that form that says demonstrate results. Now, for some of you, you might get did not demonstrate results. That means you did not, meet the requirements. You would not be able to submit your application for your exposed permit. One of the things about this is that please note that 180-day waiting period begins the day after you complete your assessment. That means that you have an option to retake the assessments 180 days after receiving a did not demonstrate result. So you have a few months to redo this, and it's time to practice. Now, let me talk about people that don't pass this farms assessment. We train about 300, 350 exposed permit applicants. We usually have about 5 or 10 individuals that don't pass. And there are two types of individuals that don't pass. That's from our experience when they come to our office, show us the results, and we go over it with them. Number one, it's ESL people. Their English is very limited. They're very intelligent in their native language, but when they try to speak it or they read it, their comprehension level, it's not really up to par. Or some individuals at their reading level, it's not that good. So unfortunately, some of these non-English speakers, they do fail this test. It is only in English. What I recommend is just go online and get some online sample personality test and practice. That's the best way to do it. The other type of individual that fails this assessment test is individuals that are in a hurry, or individuals that say, "Oh, I have a lot of experience. Oh, I had my gun permit for 20 years. I was Special Forces, Recon. I was a police officer for 100 years, and I don't need to do this." And you just go fast. You don't take it seriously, and that's the second type of individual. So just take it slow. It is regardless of your experience or if you had a gun permit before, we have to do this assessment. So take your time, take it seriously, do practice if your English is limited or your reading level is limited, and just take a little bit slower if you're in a hurry or you have a super experience. Okay, so just take it slow because it's a requirement. Okay, getting that out of the way. Of course, they're off on federal holidays. It gives you more details. When you sign up online, it's going to give you all the locations that you get to choose the time and date. Or if you call, it also is going to give you they're going to give you the time and dates based on your address. And on the bulletin, I mean, they're all over California. So you definitely going to have options close by to you. So let me go ahead and stop my share, and I'm back to my video here. So again, officers, I went over a lot of information on everything you need to know about the firearms assessment, the psych test, right? I really hope I gave you a lot of knowledge. I hope I was very informative, and hopefully I gave you details of what is the assessment test, what type of questions are they going to ask me, what are the requirements, how do I sign up for the test, where can I practice this? So that was my goal, and I really hope I reached that goal. Please pause this video, go back so you can review that information that's most important to you. And again, please subscribe to my channel and review my other great videos on BSIS requirements to make sure you are a further success. Again, thank you, and I do wish everyone success on obtaining their exposed firearms permit.